It's been almost a year since the launch of the James Webb Telescope, and ever since it was launched, it has shown us so many incredible things that might have never been seen by us through any other telescope. That's why in today's video, we're going to tell you some incredible things that James Webb Space Telescope released that even shocked scientists. So, want to know about that discovery? Then stay tuned till the end. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about an incredible discovery by the recently launched the James Webb Space Telescope. So hit the like and subscribe buttons to be a part of the family, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update. With that being said, let's begin. As the largest and most powerful observatory ever launched from the surface of the planet, JWST was designed to revolutionize our understanding of the universe and revolutionize science as well. In addition to being 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, the telescope is situated near absolute zero, cooled to the point of utter dew by its tennis court-sized sunshade, and is equipped with a huge segmented mirror and exquisitely sensitive instruments designed to reveal never-seen details of cosmic dawn. This is one of the scarcely probed eras of the universe's evolution, which occurred just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang, during which the very first stars and galaxies formed. In order to understand exactly how this process unfolded intimately, we need to take a look at a witch's brew of exotic physics, from the uncertain influence of dark matter and dark energy to the poorly understood feedback mechanisms among starlight, gas, and dust. It is expected that cosmologists will be able to test their knowledge of all these underlying phenomena by glimpsing galaxies from cosmic dawn with JWST, either confirming the validity of their best consensus models or revealing gaps in understanding that could lead to new discoveries that could have profound implications. It was expected that such observations would take time, since the first galaxies are expected to be so faint and small that JWST would only find a few intriguing candidates in its pilot investigations, which would take some time to complete. But things didn't quite go as planned. In reality, as soon as the telescope's scientists released the very first images of the distant universe, astronomers like Rohan Naidu of Massachusetts Institute of Technology began discovering numerous galaxies within that universe that, in terms of apparent age, size, and luminosity, exceeded all predictions. It was a time of fierce competition for discovery. With every new day, it seemed that claims of yet another record-breaking development as the earliest known galaxy would emerge from another group or another of researchers. In fact, Charlotte Mason, who is an astrophysicist at the University of Copenhagen, said that everyone was freaking out. We really weren't expecting this. Recently, the JWST captured some of the most breathtaking images ever captured, including Neptune's ring. This is the first time that a full view of Neptune's ring has been captured by the James Webb Space Telescope in more than 30 years. As we look at the rings of the planet, we can also see the fainter dust bands that cover it. In a statement to the press, Heidi Webb, an expert in the Neptune system and an interdisciplinary scientist for Webb, noted that it has been 30 years since we last saw these faint, dusty rings, and this is the first time that we have seen them in infrared light. It is also noted that the image shows an intriguing brightness near the top of Neptune. Due to the fact that the planet is tilted away from Earth and takes 164 years to orbit the Sun, astronomers have not yet been able to look at its North Pole up close. It is also worth mentioning that Webb observed 7 of Neptune's 14 known moons during this time. A zoomed-out view of Neptune shows what appears to be a bright star, but it is actually the strange, huge moon of Neptune, which is haloed with Webb's famed diffraction spikes, which clearly stand out in the image. Triton, which is larger than Pluto and is covered in ice, makes it appear to be brighter than Neptune, since the ice reflects the light back on it. The planet Neptune, on the other hand, absorbs most of the light that falls on it, according to McCaughrean. There is a theory that because Triton orbits the wrong way around Neptune, it used to be an object from the nearby Kuiper Belt that was captured in the orbit of the planet by its orbit around Neptune. McCaughrean said that, "So it's pretty cool to go and have a look at." During the search for other planets similar to our own that are located in the Milky Way galaxy, astronomers have found that ice giants such as Neptune and Uranus are the most common in the Milky Way. And according to McCaughrean, by being able to look at these ones in great detail, we can key into our observations of other ice giants. Research based on Webb's observations of Neptune and Triton is expected in the next year. But regardless, next it captured Tarantula Nebula. This image shows the Tarantula Nebula that is approximately 340 light-years across. We are introduced to tens of thousands of stars that were lost in the dust of Hubble's view, so it allowed us to see stars we had never seen before. In this region there are new stars which have a pale blue color. It's important to note that if you are trying to locate the nine-legged creature for which the nebula is named, it looks like a tarantula's burrow with silk surrounding the entry rather than the actual spider. There is a bright turquoise and purple glow that comes from gases and dust in space. For us casual observers, it's pretty, but for astronomers it adds yet another layer of data to the puzzle. There is also a video on YouTube which shows the mid-infrared image from the Webb telescope. Next is Phantom Galaxy. Phantom Galaxy, also known as M74, can be found in the constellation of Pisces, about 32 million light-years away from Earth. A comparison of the image from the James Webb Space Telescope with a Hubble Space Telescope image shows that James Webb's image cuts through the gas and dust, revealing the star clusters that form the galaxy's core beneath the gas and dust. A patch of the spiral arm can also be seen through which distant stars can be seen and other distant objects. Astronomers are able to combine the images from both of these space telescopes in order to give them the best of both worlds. And it is interesting to note that both the visible and infrared spectrums of light provide complementary information about the mesmerizing center of the Phantom Galaxy. Next, it revealed an extraordinary and unseen image of exoplanet HIP 65426b. This is the first time we have seen images of a planet so far away from our solar system. There are different cameras and filters on the JWST, which provide an astronomer with various views and insights into the universe. We do not know much about HIP 65426b yet, but we know that it is a gas giant with a mass 9 times that of Jupiter. All of the new data being collected by the Webb telescope is being analyzed by scientists. By using a coronagraph, they were able to remove the light from the sun of the planet. As soon as the brighter star was masked, it was possible for the faint planet to be photographed for the first time. If you are interested in keeping up with the latest images and developments from the telescope, keep an eye on its Twitter account. There are a number of tests that have been conducted right here in our own solar system. As an example, you may have seen some stunning views of Jupiter, including the aurora and some of its many moons, as well as some distant targets, such as the Cartwheel Galaxy and its swirling dust clouds, as well as the very first images, including a deep field view which included some of the oldest and farthest away objects that have ever been photographed. Now that you have seen this video, I believe that you now have no doubts in your mind that this is indeed the most powerful space telescope ever built, and that it has already been able to gather a lot of unprecedented data since starting operations in July. It is hoped that this discovery will herald a new era in the history of science. There are still many other discoveries that are yet to be made, which we all would have never expected at all. And now we come to an end for this episode. So if you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up. And to receive a notification every time we publish a new video, subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.